Good morning. Welcome to the Kilachari Torah daily study of the Rambam's 613 Mitzvot, Taryag Mitzvot. We're going through the positive Mitzvot, first 248 of the Mitzvot, and we're up to number 69. We're about a third of the way through. Now we're getting into the Korbanot. We're speaking about the offerings that are brought first in the tabernacle, later in the temple. The fixed sin offering, or Chatas Kavua. This mitzvah commands us that whenever an individual has sinned unintentionally, that person should bring a sin offering. It's contained in the words in Leviticus, if any one of the common people sin through an error, and this is called the chatas kavua, the sin offering, which has to be of an animal. We explained that sins that which committed incur the penalty of a sin offering are those for which the penalty is extinction when they are committed willfully, provided that the sin involves violation of a negative commandment. A little bit of a technical side there. And that there is some act connected with it, such as the beginning, it says, of Tractate Krisis. That's to actually do something. The provisions of this mitzvah are explained in Tractates Horios and Krisis, also other places in Shabbos and Shavuos and Zevachim. If you take a look in Mishnah Torah, the Rambam enumerates 43 sins which, if committed unintentionally, involve this chatas kavua, this particular offering as an expiation. It should be noted that repentance was the first prerequisite for atonement, and without it, this offering, whether the sin offering or the guilt offering, the asham or the chatas, doesn't help, because you have to do tshuva. You can't just pay the price and not do tshuva. Repentance is the essential prerequisite for atonement of all. Okay, the next one is the asham talui, the suspensive guilt offering. How does this work? This mitzvah is to offer a certain sacrifice in case of a doubt about one of the major transgressions for which the penalty is extinction if committed willfully, and a fixed sin offering if committed unintentionally. This sacrifice is called an asham talui, the suspensive, in terms of suspended, guilt offering. Suppose a person has before him two pieces of meat, fat. One is the fat of the kidneys, chaylev, which is prohibited by the Torah, and the other, which is the fat of the heart, which we're allowed to eat, min haTorah. A person eats one of the two. So there's two pieces of two items of food on the table before him, and one of them is prohibited and one of them is permitted. He's not sure which one he ate. So he eats one of the two, and the other somebody else ate. So a question arises in his mind: did the piece that I eat, was it kosher or treif? In that case, a person has to offer a sacrifice because of the doubt that has arisen, so as to get atonement. And this is called an asham talui, like we said, the suspensive. It's suspended guilt offering. If it's subsequently established that the piece ate was in fact forbidden, it's confirmed that he sinned unintentionally, and he must then offer a fixed sin offering. Interesting set of circumstances there, and compare that to the shogeg me'ila, the unconditional guilt offering, mitzvah number 71, positive mitzvah 71. This instructs us that a person who commits certain transgressions must offer a guilt offering that would thus obtain forgiveness. This is called the unconditional guilt offering, the shogeg me'ila. Transgressions for which this offering is required are sacrilege, me'ila, transgression, robbery, having connection with a betrothed bondwoman, and swearing falsely in case of a deposit. Whoever commits sacrilege unintentionally, that is to say, whoever derives any worth, any value or advantage from having anything belonging to the sanctuary, whether it's consecrated or belongs to the altar or anything like that, or commits any of these sins, the person brings this shogeg me'ila, this unconditional guilt offering. Okay, a lot of discussion about this. We will continue tomorrow with the korban oila v'yored, offering another one in the series here. Please join us again tomorrow. Meantime, have a good day.